Well, hey, Leo, welcome, welcome. Happy birthday, my darlings. I hope you guys are doing great. This is for you. This is a general reading. I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology and how it might be impacting you. Everybody has a different birth chart, but there are certain alignments that go along with being a Leo that are going to be impacted. So, and with all the other signs too, they're impacted in their own way. So I'm going to talk through a little bit, but first let me pull some cards here around, the oracle cards around the month. What can you expect? In the extended, I'll pull cards for each zodiac sign to see if they might be interacting with you. Whatever resonates for you, take what resonates, like I say, and leave what doesn't. Again, general readings. Okay, so deep breath, everybody. Okay. Get yourself anchored, all right? I'm feeling a little bit of flying around birthday energy here. Get yourself anchored. Let's see what's going. Yeah, like really bring it down. All right. Answering the call. The time is now. Joy and delight. How leonine of you. Open your heart to joy. That is a Leo card for sure. And embracing enthusiasm. Another Leo card. Shout to the heavens with happiness. So that's really beautiful. And I feel like some of you might be taking your calling too seriously. I know that's not usually really a Leo thing. But like you're getting too up in your head, or you're getting too kind of twisted around in things. And I feel like getting light, getting yourself, have some fun, lighten up, bring yourself out of so much thinking, worrying, sort of like, I don't know. Like get yourself into a place of grounded happiness. That's going to serve you the best. Okay. So we do have a couple things going on in Leo time here in August, and I want to outline them for you. I have a couple of notes I've written for myself. So August 1st, we have the full moon in Aquarius, and that is your opposite sign, Ace of Cups. That is your opposite sign. Okay. So opposites have something in common, and this is about using your creativity. Aquarius is using the creativity for the good of the collective. Leo is using creativity for creativity's sake, right? For creativity to just blossom within you and have you enjoy it. Leo, you are definitely, with this full moon in Aquarius, that is impacting your 7th house of intimate relationships. So there can be this sense of, am I doing it for me? Am I doing it for we? This is going to sound terrible, but like, what do I get out of it? There's going to be some kind of lack of balance. Like you're doing too much stuff for your intimate partner and not enough for you. There's a codependency here. And I feel like the Aquarius full moon will help you purge that. Okay. So that you are having fun and joyfully supportive and loving your partner, but not getting kind of enmeshed with them. This is going to be a very important thing for you to purge. Okay. Please purge the enmeshment, the codependency. That is your job one. Okay. We got that beautiful full moon in Aquarius on August 1st. So that's first happening. And then I'm going to jump kind of to the end of the month. The next big significant thing I wanted to talk about, Mercury does go retrograde this month in Virgo. All right. And that is impacting your 2nd house of earned money. So be careful. This is a really good This is a really important placement. Okay, good. For being very meticulous, Virgo, about your communication. Mercury, being meticulous. I want you to learn to use the skill of few words. Stop writing paragraphs when a yes or no will do. Stop using 100 words to describe the same experience. It's very leonine, very Leo to do that, because it is about like creativity and lots of expansion. But with Virgo there, you want to be a little bit more minimal about your communication. It's going to help you. So for example, answer the question. just answer the question. This is good practice. So if I say to you, how are you today? You say, if you were in your Leo energy, you'd be like, oh, I'm so good. Yesterday was such a difficult thing. And then, I'm really working on this and I'm working on that. So I'm really great. And this is happening and this is happening. No, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you? Okay. That is something that's going to be important for you. Okay. Just answer the question, especially when it has to do with your work or has anything to do with money. It has anything to do with your boss, emailing your boss or emailing colleagues. Like, they ask you a question and just please answer the question. Don't go off the beam explaining things. Learn to not explain yourself. Okay, so that's the second thing, August 23rd. And that's in your second house. In the third house, you have Mars entering Libra later this month, August 27th. So Mars entering Libra in that third house. You have lots of third house, ninth house, I notice, because we have the North Node and South Node, North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra. So Mars entering Libra is about action around relationships. So putting in, fire and passion. And you're a Leo, you're a fire sign. So fire and passion in my relationships. But all of those two things I just said to you about minimal communication and, purging any kind of thing that's not your unique self, just being fully in your unique self is going to be really important. Minimal communication is going to be important. Getting rid of enmeshment, getting rid of codependency. Because when Mars enters Libra, it's like, where do I put the action that's going to be best serving my partnership? Okay. And that can be partnerships around family members. That can also be partnerships like business partnerships too. Community relationships, any kind of community organizations that you're in. The final thing, Uranus goes retrograde in Taurus, and that's in your 10th house. There could be some surprises with your career. Okay, just saying. So 2 of Wands underneath, the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the Temperance energy. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Tower and the King of Wands. All right, I'm liking this. King of Wands and the Empress energy. Wow, death. What am I seeing here? Okay, so I feel like you're stressing a ton over like kind of basic decisions, things that aren't really that big a deal, putting in too much time and effort, and you really need to balance yourself out. The 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands are very balanced energy. You're going to win by being balanced. Okay, Leo, you're going to win by being balanced. Now, this Tower energy, it was first, like the Sag energy coming in, and then the Tower. There can be some kind of activity that is, this is Archangel Michael. This is also the energy of the angels are bringing in some kind of connection suddenly, super suddenly. This can be a life partnership. Okay, this can be somebody who's, let's see, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Sag. Okay, that's what I'm seeing so far. And this is going to change your life. So we'll take a look at that a little bit more deeply, because that's like a wow. That's a big wow. There's like 2 stories here. First, you've got to get your act together, get yourself balanced. Then the partnership can happen. If you're out of balance, if you're still codependent, if you're still enmeshed, no, it ain't going to work. So I feel like the universe is kind of watching you for like when you're going to do that, because like now's the time. Now's the time. Okay. Full moon in Aquarius. Shed anything that in their 7th house, anything that isn't uniquely you. Sometimes enmeshment, we can kind of channel other people, or we can become other people. You've seen those love partnerships that they kind of like float into each other, like they start dressing alike, they start looking alike, best friends, same thing, like enmeshment. You stop understanding where you end and people begin. That's got to go. Okay. So 7 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, so paranoid about being cheated on that you're holding back a lot. Okay. So paranoid about people lying to you, cheating, like really overthinking, so much thinking here. 6 of Swords, moving away from that. King of Pentacles, beautiful energy. Gemini energy here too. I feel like you're going towards somebody who's super stable. Okay? That's nice. Fool, you could be becoming super stable. Once you learn to do this, once you learn to get out of your head so much and get out of being in relationships that are out of balance, especially as it relates to money. If you have a lot of money, or if you have a very responsible job, or if you're, somebody who has a partner who's got a ton of money and you don't, there's that is going to kind of get blown up. I feel like the person that's coming in is more in alignment with what you have or what you have not. Like, you're going to see the commonalities here. Fool, Eight of Swords, and the Chariot. Wow. Okay. Cancerian energy here too. So I feel like you go forward kind of without reservation. Somebody may be coming toward you because of your money. Okay, if you're the King of Pentacles, you might have somebody who's been really beaten up, betrayed, abused, all kinds of low vibe stuff. This is pretty low vibe. The seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. I feel like you might even be drawn to this person because they seem like they need your help or something. I feel like you're very drawn to that energy. I'm not sure why. We'll have to clarify that, but it doesn't matter. You know why. Six of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Magician. Person coming toward you because they feel like you can perform miracles, which may or may not be true, but I feel like you kind of just jump on board with that, okay? So there's a reason why this is showing up over here, why you're being asked to get in balance, because I feel like if you get in balance, you're not getting this partner. You're not getting somebody who you're going to have to prop up, or you're going to have to heal, okay? You're going to try to heal them. You're not going to get that. You're going to get this. You're going to get somebody who is King of Wands, and, someone who's in their own right, balancing with your King of Pentacles. Okay, you could be this King of Wands, very passionate, and you're getting someone who's a King of Pentacles, who's grounded in like an executive or something, someone who's super creative like you. I just feel like you're could be moving towards something more stable. I want you to be careful. Okay, let me ask about this. Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands, Hierophant, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Okay, so if you are balancing yourself, if you are becoming this person that is ready for the right partner, I feel like you have done some healing work on these things. And so what's happening is you're going towards somebody who's balanced as well. If you're not balanced, then you're attracting in someone whose frequency is off. I feel like either way, you're going to learn, right? Like either way, you're going to learn. It's either you're going to learn about committing to someone who you're constantly fixing, or you're going to learn about being in a partnership with somebody who is equal to you. So, someone, because think about it. If you're attracting in this vibration, it means you're not balanced. And so you're attracting in someone who's not balanced. If you are balanced, and then you're attracting in someone who is equal to the task, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. So which is it? Which would you prefer? I feel like you're manifesting both of these options right now. And the full moon in Aquarius is going to give you the chance to kind of like purge whichever storyline isn't working for you. That's very hands-on astrology, okay? Very hands-on astrology. And I think it's interesting. You do have, I was looking at the chart, you do have a lot of ninth house, third house, North Node in Aries in the ninth house. Chiron is retrograde in that ninth house. So ninth house is about what we believe in, what we plug ourselves into in terms of belief systems that other people have already, it's like fully formed, right? Like political parties or belief systems about money, belief systems about how the world works, whatever. We just plug ourselves in because that's what our family is telling us. And we have to kind of get beyond that. We have to kind of explore out into the universe. Third house, Mars in retrograde. So, and South Node. So that's a lot about internal stuff, past life stuff. And third house is about our immediate community. All right. So that can mean that if you are staying within an immediate community and attracting somebody who is in your comfort zone, meaning you haven't purged some of these lower vibration things, then you're going backwards. But if you're going toward a ninth house about like, all right, there's certain things that I can purge in that new, full moon in Aquarius that is going to plug me into the universe in a bigger way. You know, some of these belief systems exist for a reason, right? Like maybe we're changing them, maybe we're bringing new energy to them, maybe maybe you are being asked to plug yourself into a larger belief system and prove it wrong, or say no, that's not how it works, that's not how the world works anymore. So either way, I feel like that's a forward moving thing. But if you stay in your comfort zone, or if you stay in this lower vibration of being out of balance, you're just going to do another cycle. Okay. And answering the call, you're being asked to embrace a higher level of energy that you absolutely can, right? 5D is about being in the energy, sort of like animals, right? Like your pets, like loving, kind, generous, and just wanting to be with you and being so beautiful. That's very 5D energy. Those animals are like unconditional love. They really are. And you know it if you're a pet lover, if you're a pet owner, you know that, right? Like this is something that feels good, right? It feels good. It feels healthy. There's nothing about it that is unhealthy. And I feel like there's something about aligning with healthy behaviors, healthy relationship, and balancing our ability to show love and receive love. Show love and receive love. We can't just give it out and not take it back in. And you have nothing to give if you haven't given it to yourself first. All right, Leo. So I'm going to continue on. I'll pull a card for each zodiac sign just to get a sense of who might be coming toward you. It looks like there's two. Which will you choose? Okay, which will you choose? Because this Eight of Swords is making me nervous down here. Let me clarify before I move on. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. I think you have to get in touch with your feelings here. Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, Justice. All right, that says to me in a nutshell. So this card, Eight of Swords, is about she's walking on the water there. She can kind of feel her, that's her feelings. Like stop with your thinking. Stop with your thinking. That's ego. Instead, feel your feelings. You want to feel your feelings. And you may say, hey, going forward too quickly is going to be not a good thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get balanced, like this says over here, and I'm going to stay in the energy of that Virgo energy, which is definitely the Mercury retrograde in Virgo happening in the second house. So being very careful and cautious is something that's going to help you instead of kind of like just jumping in. So let's do some more in the extended. I'll see where we go. I'll look at the next 30 days, see what happens. All right. Link is below, Leo. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.